Today I'm going to show you how to add a booking calendar to WordPress. Hey, it's Tobey here from Training Business Pros. Thanks so much for joining me. Today we're going to be showing you how to add the Groundhogg Booking Calendar. If you're not familiar with Groundhogg, it is a fantastic, fully automated CRM marketing automation software for WordPress. And the core plugin is free, but the calendar extension, which we're going to be talking about, is really fantastic. I use it for all of my clients, and I do consults and potential clients, and they can just go to my website, pick a time, and book appointments. It automatically sets up a Zoom appointment and automatically syncs with Google Calendar. And I'm going to walk you through how to do all of this step by step. We're going to get started in just a moment. Okay, we're setting up the Groundhogg Booking Calendar for WordPress. And here I am at my sample site installation, Fast Track My Sales. Let's just go to the dashboard. And we've got about 9 minutes to get through this. So there are some things you need to be aware of. So let's do it step by step. We're going to go down to Plugins, Add New, and you're going to need the free Groundhogg plugin. And there it is, WordPress CRM Email and Marketing Automation. It's currently active because I already have it installed, but all you need to do is click Install Now and go through that quick installation process. If you've never installed a WordPress plugin before, it's pretty simple. And then we need to go to Google and search for Groundhogg Booking Calendar. Probably the simplest way to get there rather than trying to navigate through the whole site. And here we are, and you can bundle it with other extensions. There's a lot of them, I think about 40 of them, and I use most of them. But if you just want the booking calendar, it's about $79 a year, which is really competitive with all of the other third-party solutions, but this one is completely made for WordPress. So just click on Purchase this extension, and you make your payment, and then they send you this download, which is a zip file, and they also send you a license code. So let's go and show you how to install it now. So just go to Add New on Plugins. I'm going to click Upload, and then we'll grab our file and pull it onto the Choose File button, and then click Install Now. Click Activate. And the last step is you need to go to the Groundhogg menu in the left-hand side, click on Settings, and then click on Licenses. Now, I'm not going to click there because I've already put my license code in, and it actually shows up when I click on it. So just click on Licenses, put in your license code, and click Activate, and you should be good to go. Then you can go to Calendars in the Groundhogg menu. And I love this about Groundhogg. It has 3 calendars already set up. I like the 1 hour for my clients and to do paid consultations and to do initial contacts with people who are maybe potential clients. So I can do a consult with them, a free 1 hour. So let's click on that because we're going to configure it a little bit and connect it to Zoom and to Google Calendar. So there is description and instructions for the person. You can say, let's chat for an hour. You can book an appointment for these specific subjects. You can also have additional appointment settings and replacement codes from the database. And where it says appointment booked successfully, we can also say we've created a Zoom appointment. Please check your email for instructions. Click Update Calendar. And that's pretty much it for settings. Over on the integration side, this is where we're going to sync it with Google Calendar. Yours, because I've already installed this one, would say connect to Google account. In this case, connect to another Google account. So let's go and do that. And you can choose the account that you want to connect to. Click Allow. And that's pretty much all there is to that. What it'll do is it'll pull in all of the calendars that are in your Google Calendar, and then you can say sync it with all of these different calendars. In other words, don't book appointments if appointments are already booked in these calendars. You can choose any or all of them. So I've chosen some sample ones there because you don't want any overlap in appointment bookings. And then you insert replacement codes for details for Google. Oh yes, so what it'll do is it'll take some replacement codes from your database and put them into the actual Google appointment in Google Calendar. In this case, we're going to leave that blank. And then we're going to save changes for that. And let's go and connect it to Zoom. Now, what this will do is it will automatically create a Zoom appointment for 1 hour. And if it was for 15 minutes, it would be for 15 minutes. But you can say connect to Zoom account. And what it'll let you do is log into Zoom. I'm already logged into Zoom, so it didn't do anything. I would have to log out of Zoom and do that again in order for that to work. Okay, so I'm logged out. So now it should connect to Zoom account. It logged me back in automatically. Well, it's pretty much as simple as the Google one. There are no really other steps. You just log into your Zoom account and it automatically connects, and then click on Save Changes. So that's how to sync it with Google and Zoom. Really simple process. Then over on availability, you can set when you want your appointments to happen. In this case, I've got just Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday between 9 and 5. I can, of course, change these times to whatever I want, between 9 and 1 or between 9 and 5:30 or any other times. And you can just keep adding time availability by clicking the plus sign. You can also click the minimum booking period before somebody's able to make a next appointment. In other words, they can't book an appointment 2 hours before the appointment time. In this case, a whole day before they can book an available appointment. Then there's admin notifications, where it sends you a notification to any email address you choose on that the appointment is being booked. There's also email reminders to the client themselves. If you click on Edit Email, you can see that my logo is already in there, and you can change the text in this appointment if you want to. Thanks for booking an appointment. We appreciate it, whatever. Don't change these because these are replacement codes for the appointment start times and end times. There's any notes that have been created, and if you need to make changes to this appointment, there's a link to actually reschedule, which is really, really handy. Okay, and you can change the scheduled appointment email, the rescheduled appointment email, and the canceled appointment emails to say whatever you like. Then we can embed it on a web page by grabbing this shortcode. Or we can use this link, which is the Groundhogg hosted booking calendar, which looks like this to the client. Or we can take the shortcode and we can build a new web page. So let's go and do that. I've already created one here called Book 1 Hour, and I'm going to use Elementor to edit it. You can use Gutenberg or any other editor you want. It doesn't matter. Let's just delete that. And we've got this container here where we're going to put the shortcode element, paste in the shortcode, and click Update. Then we can go and view the page. And boom, in less than 10 minutes, we have a working booking calendar. If you click on the available times, you can see that there's a whole bunch of times available. If you want to make yourself look busy, go back to the calendar, click on availability and say, make me look busy. And we're going to put only show 2 appointment times. If we go back here and refresh, funnily enough, it'll still show us all of the available times. So what's up with that? It's because we're logged in. So let's go open a new incognito window. Let's go to the calendar as if we're not logged in. Click on any of the times and you can see now it only shows 2 available times. Let's go book an appointment. My name is John Doe. Here's my email address, my phone number, and this is a test appointment. Let's go book appointment. And our appointment is booked. I receive an email that I booked the appointment, and the admin received an email that an appointment's been booked. If you want to see it in the calendar itself, you can go there. Just click on Appointments. And there you can see the appointments that have been created. You can do it by month, by week, and by list, which is cool. Okay, then what we want to do is let's go check Google Calendar and see if it's in our Google Calendar. Can't remember when I booked the appointment. Let's say Thursday, 7 to 8. Let's go to our calendar. Thursday, and there's our appointment put right into the calendar. It automatically created a Zoom appointment. Really, really cool. Love this extension. You're going to love it too. I highly recommend that you check it out at groundhogg.io. And that's it for today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. We'd love it if you did that. And if you have any questions or comments, please post them below. My name is Paul Tobey. Have a great day.